I had no intention of vlogging today, but it's been a change of plan. This is the little confidential stamp I bought the other day, and it comes with this plastic package opener, so I managed to cover my address, which means I can show you guys these things a bit easier. I got air tags the other day, and I didn't show you. What did I show you? I have no clue anymore, and I've set them up. But for my AirPods, I wanted a slightly better tag, like attachment for them, just in case. So I got this carabiner one. So this is the secure holder with carabiner for air tags. I'll leave it linked down below. And it's pretty easy, so I just put the air tag in here and then I clip this in till it clicks like that, and then I'll attach it to my AirPods, and then it's got a proper carabiner on it in case I want one. So I'm gonna go do that. The action plan for the day was to basically stay at home and edit and get stuff done. That's not the change of plan. That's not the plan anymore, at least for this morning. Little one is not feeling well, so mother has asked if I can come over, so that is the job for the day. I am going over and helping mum with night. So let's go put the air tag in and get dressed, and then we can go. I can't see the point in putting makeup on this morning. I might put a little bit of mascara on, but that'll be about it. So as I can't remember if I showed you these are the air tags. Everyone's done reviews on them, so I'm not going to. But you put the air tag in like that, and then you line the cover up and you just, there we go. And now it's in. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this carabiner. And attach this one instead. I'm going to do that when I'm not on camera because it's slightly bigger than the last one. Okay, I just want to make up for a second there. I am I am leaving for mum's. It is a change of plan day, which I already told you earlier. I'm filming on my phone just because it's easier. I have no clue what the plan of action is today. It is 5 to 11. I'm probably going to be there for about 1:15. I had plans to film today and do other things like edit and just get stuff done, some house stuff, but that's not going to happen today, clearly. I have yet to eat, so I need to find something to eat as well, which is fine. We have right way. But I can figure that out once I've sorted Nene out. Nene is not feeling very well. The little one's feeling a bit icky, so I'm just going to go and help him out, try and get him settled. Whether I'm there pretty much the rest of the day or if I'm just there for a couple of hours is an unknown at this point. But yeah, I'm going to stick my music on, turn you guys around, and let's just enjoy the drive for the short period of time that we're driving and see where the day takes us. wanted to talk real quick because we're still driving, so I'll be looking ahead, not at you guys. But I know this channel is all about being a carer and just showing you my life and how I kind of manage it. I do want to put this out there that yes, this is my life. I do live on carer's allowance and things like that. But this isn't every carer's life. I am I turned 27 this May, and I am looking to date, and I am actively trying to date. It's not an easy process, and I will be doing a video about it at some point. I actually need to go on, because last night I was on the website expecting a video call and it never happened, so I don't know if like we just missed each other or something, I don't know. But obviously this is my life, this is what my life looks like currently, because we don't have any additional family living nearby. So a little backstory, on my dad's side, there's dad, me, my uncle, my two uncles. One's older, one is younger than me. I would never expect my younger uncle to help. There's my grandmother, hi grandma, because she watches these, and my granddad and his wife, none of who live nearby. There's a lot going on with my dad's stuff, and that's his story to share if he ever decides to kind of share that. I know he shares it with his groups and stuff. But his diagnoses are PTSD, brain damage, which has led to memory loss. It's not severe, it's not like he can't live his life, it just means we have to put like different things into place so that he can do things independently. And he also has depression and mild anxiety. Then there's my mother, who has multiple health issues, and really we have no one on her side of the family. My aunts are still alive, I do have cousins. Obviously there's my little brother, my mom, and me. And obviously there's me on my dad's side as well. But there's really no one on my mum's side of the family to help. And that's not saying that I don't get any help. My grandparents are obviously there for me, and I can obviously email them or phone them if I'm having a hard time. I do talk to Granddad on the phone a lot. Not so much recently, but we've all been busy. But when he can tell I'm struggling, and there's been a couple of times I've been to his house and I've cried, he does tend to, after those visits, does tend to check in a lot more on me. Partially because I love my family, but we don't share the emotional stuff, particularly on my dad's side of the family, so we're very sort of grit your teeth and get on with it, very British like that. So when I do break, I think it's hard for my granddad to see. And obviously I'm very open on here, but knowing my grandma watches, I try and share so much without upsetting anybody. But at the same time, I have had moments where I've completely got she watches and shared too much and then panicked her. So I'm trying to find that even balanced ground, and that is taking its time, grandma. But I'm in a lot better place. I'm on medication right now. We're all in a better place. This is actually the weirdest time because Nathan has started to feel unwell, and obviously with Dad doing a work thing where he gets some money for helping his group out and, you know, making sure everyone's okay, because Dad is a confident driver. He's been driving since he turned 17, 18, around that age. So he's one of the more confident drivers, so he helps get people to places and taking equipment, etc. So he's doing that today, and it just happened that Nathan's unwell. So because there's nobody else, nobody lives nearby, it's left to me to help. And that's okay. Other carers who are on carers allowance may get respite, who have carers come in and help, or have family that come in and help. It's just in my situation, neither my dad, my mom, or Nathan would actually benefit from a stranger, and my grandparents don't live nearby. Now, if my grandparents one day chose to live nearby, you know, and wanted to help, that'd be fine. It obviously wouldn't be an everyday thing because both of my parents are very independent, and my mom I help more on a daily basis. My dad I only help when it's like a really bad day. And honestly, when my dad is having a really bad day, I just don't film because he needs my full attention, and that comes from the PTSD aspect. You know, it's just, obviously going through his medical records and things like that, because we've had to get more information, was, and still is hard on my dad. There's information he didn't truly know or understand. So it's been an interesting time, but he's doing a lot better. I just thought I'd share with you that what you're seeing here in these videos are just my journey as a carer, and it doesn't always mean that this is what every carer, whether it's a young carer or an everyday family carer, looks like. Every person's journey is different, and depending how much help you have, depends on what that journey looks like at this moment in time. I don't have a lot of help, and that is okay. Now, I'm here, so I'm gonna turn you guys off and just focus on what's going on in the house, just to figure out what the hell's going off. And I will let you guys know the first chance I get what's happening. It could be that Nathan just has an icky tummy, or he's going to go through a growth spurt. He could have just got a cold. I don't know. We're about to find out though. So I'll catch you guys when I know what's going on, whether that be getting back in the car and taking Nathan out somewhere, or we just chilling in bed.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so he's not feeling well. We think he's got a tummy ache, a toothache. So I'm taking them out for a little bit. I need to message Dad actually real quick, just let him know the action plan. We're just waiting for Mum. My keys are still on the door. So we can go out. I don't entirely know what we're gonna do. It is 11:30, so I guess he could have some lunch if he wanted. Yeah. We're going somewhere. Where that is, I don't know. You'll see when we get there, I guess.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
So, I'm laying in little one's room. It is 3-ish o'clock. So, I asked him to eat something. He will not lay down though. I'm actually waiting for Dad to arrive so that I can skedaddle off. I'm gonna put his iPad on and his TV, and then maybe message Dad, find out roughly what time he's coming. I get any day off this week, so that's fun. It kind of feels like I just drove to Dad's for no reason, because all my stuff is there. Just come back to somewhere, but there you go. This is just what it's like to be a carer for me, because I don't have the help, like I said earlier, so it's just what it is. Okay, so you can't see me very well. Makes very little difference to us at this point. It's 6:15 and I am finally peacing out at my mother's. Yeah. It's been a long day, and a day that was not planned either. We just kind of wanted those things. I'm heading back to Dad's. I left my chicken burger. Never mind. I had chicken burger for lunch. Didn't show you pretty much anything other than when I spoke to you guys earlier, because it's been all hands on deck. Nene really is not feeling good at the moment, so obviously we're trying to make that better. Does that mean I had to give up my Saturday? Yes. Do I feel like I'm giving up more and more of my Saturdays? Yes. Which kind of feels like, at this point, why do I bother taking the weekends off? And I know a lot of people are going to say, comment down below, like, well, if you're a carer, why do you take Saturdays and weekends off? The reason I take those Tuesdays, all of Saturday, Friday afternoons, and Sunday mornings, so like 3 full days off, is because having mental health issues myself, having anxiety and depression, which I have spoken about, and we'll leave those videos linked up above and down below. I love my family, but I need time to decompress. And it's less so about Nathan, because even though Nathan is so hands-on, he's also the easiest, if that makes sense, because, well, the middle one of them all, because his routine is so kind of second nature to me at this point, whereas my mom is a lot of work because she's frustrated and she's stressed and she doesn't like being kind of dependent on anybody, and so we bump heads a lot, and bumping heads with my mom makes me feel low and it gives me anxiety because I don't want to fight with her. I don't want to, you know, take any independence away from her, and I try not to. But at the same time, I have to do what's best for her and for Nathan. And so sometimes I have to make those hard decisions, and I have to say no, or I have to do things a different way than she would like, and so it can be very frustrating. And then with my dad, he is the easiest, but when he's having a really rough day, he can be the hardest because he can be kind of moody and a little bit unpredictable of how his mood is or how he's going to react to something. And he's never violent or anything, like I don't want anyone to think that, but like it's just that he can have a bad reaction to the smallest thing that was meant innocently. So having to work around that can be difficult. So actually having that time, particularly on a Saturday, fully to myself where I can relax is nice. And then on Tuesdays I go out with my dad and we have just like some daddy-daughter bonding time because it's good for us, and we go cinema and we just chat, and he checks in with me and like my mental health. And because I think what a lot of people forget is, even as the carer, the child, and you are the carer, and obviously you are responsible for them to an extent even before you turn 18, they are still your parent, and so they obviously still want to do what's best for you and look after you and all those things. And so the Tuesday is more about having that balance in our relationship again. It's about, you know, my dad being able to sit down and say, hey, you know, what's happened since we last spoke last Tuesday? Is there anything I can help with? You know, whether that be, you know, helping me with the dentist or making a doctor's appointment for me because I don't have time, and it's stressing me out, or whether it's just, you know, checking them with the grandparents because sometimes I feel bad that I haven't rang or emailed them in forever, you know. So, or just, you know, generally being like, you're a great kid, you know, a lot of people wouldn't do what you're doing, and just reminding me that it's okay, and it's okay to not be okay. So to lose a Saturday where I get to sit, I get to really be selfish and sit on my bed or sit on the couch and watch movies or TV programs and, you know, do editing or not do editing if I don't feel like it that day, or even be able to film a video for you guys, that makes it hard because I feel like I'm losing a little bit of me, and I can't do those things. I can't decompress and I can't just relax, because actually being creative for me is relaxing because it's naturally my normal state. I like being creative. I like drawing. I'm not a great artist, but I like to draw. I like to sing and dance, and I like to create things. I'm very fidgety. I have fidget toys for that exact reason. Being able to do all those things that I guess are selfish and first world problems, and considering what's going on in Ukraine, my issues are very small and I have no problem saying that, but it doesn't change the fact that they are still things I go through every day. And while we are talking about the Ukraine thing, what's happening in Ukraine is horrendous, horrific, and saddening. and obviously anything we can do to help we will. I know my little brother's school is got a teacher who's going up to the border and dropping off like dry food supplies, so we're gonna try and get like as much as that as possible. And yeah, there's not much more to say on the matter, quite frankly. I just thought I would share with you. We did go IKEA and have a quick look around. We went to Wilco and got some more toys and things like that. Like 2 little toys that Nathan likes. They are technically like 2 toys, so but he was happy with them, so that's what counts. And now I'm gonna finish this 7-8 minute ramble, and I'm gonna listen to music because I feel like I'm just rambling for the sake of rambling at this point, and that's never a good thing.
I feel like I've been here before, familiar with the view. This ain't nothing new. And every time that you walk through the door,